these bugs encountered the user experience. So now the users are facing some issues and they have raised some bugs. So now your developers challenge is they have to fix the bugs and they have to deploy it again. So what happening means without these tools, without this CI/CD concept, uh, this is going to be a very tough situation. Why? Because if you don't have any certain roadmap, you don't know where to go. You don't know what to do. So for this reason, they have introduced this concept. Okay, they have developed a one roadmap. So for these concept, they have certain people have developed tools also. So in the tools, we're going to discuss Jenkins from that. Okay. So in the CA, what is the CACD? The CACD is nothing but a continuous integration, continuous deployment, or a continuous delivery. Okay. So what is this continuous integration? This continuous integration means, uh, for example, you team maintain the project. Your team maintaining the project using GitHub, uh, and the what else you have done is suppose you have deployed it. Okay, deployed it. Next, what else? Again, you have faced issues. Again, you have bugs here, bugs in the production. Bugs fixed, tested, deployed, deployed. So again, you will have bugs fixed, tested, and deployed. So what happening here is it's just like cycle here. Okay, you are testing the application. If the application is you have 100% quality, whatever quality you are expecting, if you need that quality, the application needs that quality, you are releasing it to production. The same in the maintenance phase, what you are doing, again you are fixing the bugs, and again you are deploying it, you again testing it and fixing it. It's just like a cycle. Okay, you can see here this looks like a pipeline. So that is maybe for this reason they are putting it as a pipeline, CSC pipeline. I don't know why they have put that as a pipeline. Uh, and someone will say I'm fixing the pipeline, and like you are not the plumber who fixing the pipeline. So you are fixing the problem. The DevOps guy here we have a on guy. Okay, who going to fix this pipeline is the DevOps. Okay, this DevOps is maintaining this all development code and the Git repositories and the CI/CD tools. By using these tools, these are fixing all these pipelines. If any, for example, uh, if pipeline got broken at a deployment level, at fixing the testing level, or any other integration level. So what is DevOps guy will do means this guy will take care of these all operations and take care of all development code, and he fixes the pipeline. So that is the job of a DevOps. But why we are doing this? So DevOps guy will do these operations. Why we are doing this? So for this, so one guy came to the picture. He why the DevOps guy had to take care of the testing. We are the testers. We are also a potential to handle these things. Why? One of what are the employee who are not in our context in our team? He's handling our test scripts. He's handling our testing frameworks. So that is the reason they have introduced one concept is a test stops. Okay. So this test stops is nothing but so in the test stops what we do. Okay, so the same instead of fixing the bugs, what we do is fixing our test cases, fixing our automation scripts. Okay, so what we're doing first of all, here we are. So, okay, this is let's leave it about this and leave it about this. So here we are in the testing phase. We are okay. So in the testing phase, what we are doing, we are writing. Just tell me what are the SDLC you have? What are the phases you have in SDLC?
Requirements gathering.
Requirement gathering. We have an SDLC flags.
System study test plan, write test cases.
Requirement analysis, test plan, test case development.
Test plan, test case development, test execution.
Test
Test
closure.
design.
Say the
Just give
Entry
me
criteria
sequence.
and exit criteria.
Test case development and
Okay. Just tell me first from test plan, requirement analysis.
Test-
What else we have?
test plan,
Test
test
plan.
case development,
Test plan. Next, test case design or
test
test
case development,
test
Design.
development or design. Test cases.
Environment.
environment setup,
test
environment setup,
Test environment setup.
Setup.
Test
Test execution.
What
Test
else?
closure.
test
Test
case
execution.
execution, and test case
And
closure.
closure.
If it is fail means it will go to the bug. If it is pass means it will come automation cycle.
Okay. Let me. I think we have written well written test scripts. No one will. No bugs. Suppose even the application is very fine. There's no bugs, and we have written well automation scripts, and it's working fine. 100% working fine. So what else we have? Test execution of the. What is the next phase we having?
Closure.
Test a sign off.
Test closure.
Report.
Okay. In the test closure, we have the reports, a sign off, everything. Okay. The test closure is the end of our SDLC. Okay. Okay. How we had to relate this with our CI/CD pipeline. So let me share my 1 minute. I will share one image too. Just wait 5 minutes. I have stored somewhere. One minute, please. Just check out here. You can see these are the 4 pillars for our CI/CD pipeline. Like in the test ops, we're having the planning, execution, management, and analysis. Okay. So what we do in the planning? Tell me in SDLC what we do in the planning. So here itself they have something they're putting here.
We identify scenarios.
See, they have mentioned test ops is planning, identify prioritize what will be tested. So in the planning, the test planning and the test management, execution, analysis. If you compare with the SDLC, the same thing we have requirement analysis, and you have the analysis. Okay. And here you're having the where you have test execution. See, you have the execution. In the same, the analysis you have planning, you have management. You can see here, this is one more image they are putting there. For example, this is a pipeline. The total, this is look compare with the SDLC. Okay. Here you're having the source code. The source code is nothing but a defined code. This is a build, and you are testing here, and you're in the staging. It is in the staging. Then after the production, and even you people will test in a staging environment and production environment also. Okay. Suppose you have raised any bugs. Okay. So the pipeline will broken here. Instead of jumping to production, directly jumping to production, it will come here and it will start from again your tool. So this is how the pipeline in a circle. Okay. So you can see here how it is representing. Okay, the orange line. The same way, if it is broken in staging environment, it will go back to source code. Changes will be made in here and coming to the build, and then after test again, it will go to staging environment. The same how the pipeline will be happen. Okay, now, do you have any doubts as of now? How the CI/CD pipeline works?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, I will share one more image for your reference. You can see here how they are representing coding. So here you will have it will start. Here is also plan also there. A plan you can take from here, plan coding. So here the developer will do coding. Let's take our in a tester's point of view. Here you are doing testing test plan. Here you are developing your automation scripts. Then after you are building your automated scripts, then you are suppose you have faced any issues for the continuous testing and after release. Okay, so this is the deployment till it is the last phase of our after this operating. The operating means application will be operated in a live. Okay, the live users is going to use the application. Okay, then after monitor. So again the pipeline will starts. So monitor. So you are maintaining here. So in SDLC phase, what is the last thing we have? Maintenance. So maintenance is nothing but monitoring. So monitoring. So suppose in the monitoring we have faced any issues, then again the plan we are doing the requirement planning or requirement analysis. Then after again coding, building, continuous testing. So this is like a continuous integrating. We are integrating. So if you fixed any code, you are integrating your code with the project code. So who helping here? The GitHub is helping us to integrating our code with the. Suppose I have added one scenario in my project. So I have to merge my scenario with other people's other teammates scenarios also. Who helping me here? The GitHub is helping me here. Okay, instead of saying it as GitHub, you can give it as a version control system. The version control, what is the purpose of our version control system? Means to maintain the code, to maintain the source code. Okay, and who going to build our project? Just tell me, who going to build our project?
Operations.
Maven.
Maven is going to build our project. That is the purpose of Maven. The first we learned Maven is a project and build management tool, or you can say build management and build tool. So it is manages the build and it will you can build your project. So that is the purpose of the Maven. Okay. Now then why this Jenkins came into picture? Okay, now this whatever not only Jenkins, what is the purpose of what CI/CD tools? Okay, to maintaining this structure, to maintain this pipeline, there should be one bridge for the deployment and for maintenance. For example, you have built a project, but after the Jenkins, they have there is some steps. Okay, for the deployment into live, suppose you have to deploy your application to live. There is a bridge. Okay, this bridge is who handling means this CI/CD tools handling this bridge. These tools helping us to maintain a pipeline, CI/CD pipeline. These are helping to build our project, and these tools only helping us to deploy our project. Instead of project, I can say deploying my build in the line. Okay, but till where we are learning means till integrating, till building only we will take part in our course as of now. Okay. Once it's required, we're going to discuss about how the continuous delivery is happening. Once if it is required, okay. As of now, we are taking part only the integration part and building our test scripts through Jenkins. That is a power course. Okay. That's it. Do you have any doubts this about the CI/CD tool and how it is relating with our SDLC, STLC?
Sir, not it.
Which we are asking something. No doubts, or you having any doubt?
No,
Or you
no.
haven't got any clarity?
For now, no doubt.
Yeah, okay. Anything otherwise, any people having any doubts in this case, any clarification required? I can spend 5 more minutes for this session. Okay. I'd like to ask you one question
Yes,
regarding the conducting this session.
one query, Sasi.
Yes, Vijay.
Yeah, after developing, we push our code in GitHub, no? Then how Maven helps after that code pushing?
See, well, here in the GitHub, you're going to just simply managing your merging your code in the GitHub. Okay, the GitHub is what doing with it is just simply managing your code and merging in a very safe. But who building this means you had, for example, you have to build your project locally, means you have to pull that code to your local. And by the help of other editors like Eclipse, IntelliJ, some other editors, you're going to what you're going to do, you're going to import that project to Eclipse or IntelliJ, then you will build that. So that is the process if you are doing it locally. But why the Jenkins came into picture means uh, this should be like a pipeline. There should be one. I don't want to do manually. I don't want to bring it to locally. It should be in a pipeline. Suppose I push my code to the GitHub. So everything is a valid code present in a GitHub means I have to go from GitHub to some other directly. I have to go to the deployment. So for these reasons, they have developed some tools. So the Jenkins is part of the tools.
Okay, Sasi. Okay, thank you, sir.
Why this? We have to learn this physics. We are doing some operations. So what are the operations? The maintaining our frameworks, maintaining our automation scripts. So for these, we are learning the GitHub. So to integrating our automation scripts, we are learning like we suppose we need a continuous integration. So for that reason, we are learning the Jenkins. Okay. How the deployment will happen? This is not a part of course now, as of now.
Okay, Sasi.
Sir, I have a doubt
okay.
regarding screenshot. Shall I
Okay.
share my screen?
Sure.
Okay, is it visible, sir?
Yes, sir. Please with me.
Okay, this is my future file. This is my step definition. This is my driver factory and this screenshot file. Okay. When I am running using runner file, that means I have commented step definition file and have done a failed test case. So I am running using the runner file. Here my test cases good fail, but when I am checking in this target file, here I am not able to capture the screenshots.
That's a fine. Open your pretty report. Let me say whether you have captured the screenshot in pretty report or not. Open pretty report.
What's that?
Open the core pretty report, Rini. Put it on. The screenshot is not capturing at bottom.
No. Only this much, yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
I think the problem
go
is
to
with
your,
the path, I think.
first is the path, but it should have to capture in a utility report also. Maybe she's not calling this screenshot, it will go Cucumber hooks.
Oh.
Check with Cucumber hooks, sorry.
Yes, 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 sir.
Okay. Cylinder dot take screenshot. Why these steps are not including? Is it that Cucumber hooks is not calling to runner file?
Yes, I have
Just check with
called
the
here
runner file.
also. I have called here also.
Okay, didn't show on the console. What?
Oh.
Just try to comment this step instead of undefined step. Okay, these things also have to capture.
Oh.
Okay, instead of that, try with just comment down the step in your feature file. Just try once.
Okay, okay.
Which step? Instead of that, do one thing, really. In line number, comment the line number 8 and just and unglue the uncomment that
Okay.
and go to your step definition and uncomment that.
I
The line
have
number
tried this
39.
with also, sir. But getting the same result.
You should have to capture in the predict also, but why it is not that?
Okay, okay. Now I get it.
But this is not happening. Storing the screenshot is not. Okay. Maybe if there is a time, I will explain where we have to keep exactly capturing the screenshot.
Okay.
Okay. There is one issue we had to solve. We'll solve it also.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
Open screenshot details. We'll fix that storing the screenshot. In line number 13, you have to give it as index.png as a index dot screenshot
I can't
slash
get it.
after the slash
Dot.
index dot not dot
G.
not required. Just keep index dot png. Screenshots dot is you kept no. Just remove the dot.
Okay. Index dot
Try.
png. Okay.
Okay. Just refresh the project also.
Okay.
I think you haven't given the path for only till the screenshot. So somewhere in
Okay.
your project you had generated Java
Who
file
failed
not found
unknown
stage.
location.
I think you have to give the right path.